Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of ARK Survival Evolved. Today we're here on the island, and to get things started off today, we're going to be crafting a Doedicurus saddle, and we're just going to bring that with us on our adventure today. And then we also need to craft some more trank arrows. We did nearly run out of them last time. We were down to a single trank arrow after taming our new Carno on the dead island, so we'll get those crafted so we have them prepared for today. And if you hadn't guessed already, today I'd like to go after a Doedicurus. So they're pretty useful, especially when it comes to collecting and gathering stone. And they live in the mountains, and the mountains can be rather dangerous. So we're going to take the Carno trio and ride on Sam, and it should hopefully be enough protection for taming one of these guys. The Carnos can mostly handle themselves. The only unfortunate thing is to get up into the mountains. We have to pass through the jungles at the foothills of the mountains, and going through the jungles with a bunch of Carnos can be rather difficult. They aren't the best at navigating through the very tight spaces present in the jungles, but it'll be worth it to have them there to help us protect our Doedicurus while we're trying to tame it. So we'll get them through eventually. We just need to break a pathway for them to get up here, and it should be fine. And also, one thing that I realized is last time when we came up into the mountains for taming was for our Anklo, and someone had mentioned that Anklos spawn on the herbivore island, which is the small little island in the south corner of the map. And well, that probably would have been easier than going up into the mountains, and in fact we probably should have just gone that route. I believe with Doedicurus they don't spawn down there, so this time we actually do need to traverse the mountains to find one. At least I'm pretty sure they don't spawn on the herbivore island. I could be wrong, however I'm pretty sure they don't spawn down there. So we'll just brave the mountains. It shouldn't be too terrible with our Carnos here. Let's see, a level 40 saber. Also, it wouldn't be a terrible idea to keep our eyes open for a higher level saber, a replacement for Sam. Sam's a decent mount, but could always use something a little better. He wasn't the highest of levels when we first tamed him, so I wouldn't mind finding something a bit stronger than Sam. So we'll just keep our eyes peeled. However, our main objective today is definitely to find and hopefully tame a Doedicurus. However, the finding part of that task is proving to be a little bit more difficult than I had anticipated. There doesn't seem to be too many Doedicurus present on the mountain today, but we'll keep looking. We did find this guy. He's a low level, only level 4. Yeah, he's also curled up into a ball, so I'm pretty sure that we wouldn't be able to tame him anyway. I know that they curl up into the ball when they have taken a lot of damage. However, I'm not sure if it also means that they don't take torpor. I'm not entirely sure, but regardless, I don't think we'll tame that guy. There is a second Doedicurus not too far away from that second guy, that first guy, that level 4. And the second guy over here, he's a little bit better, I suppose. He's a level 40. He is also curled up into a ball. However, he was getting gnawed on by that Carno and Sabertooth. So what we might do is we're going to try and clear the area, keep this guy safe so he can heal, and perhaps we'll go look for a higher level. However, if we find nothing, then we'll just come back, and I think we are just going to go with this guy, because after searching the better part of the mountain, there was nothing above level 40, so I think for now, this level 40 Doedicurus is going to be our best bet. There are some hyenodons that have been bothering him, it looks like, but they shouldn't be too difficult to deal with. They are rather annoying because they just come and will hit him once and then run away, but as long as we just keep them at bay, it should be fine to tame him. We mostly just need him to heal enough that he'll unroll from his little ball, which shouldn't be too much. He doesn't look to be that badly damaged. At least I would hope not, because I do believe that the ball that they roll up into is because of damage, not torpor. So we'll just see how it goes. It looks like he did unroll. We did end up actually having to build a campfire. It's getting awfully cold up here in the mountains, and if we're going to be here taming this Doedicurus for a while, it's probably best if we made a camp. Okay, so it looks like we're able to shoot him 3 times with trank arrows, and he's rolled right back into his little ball. I'm not sure if that's because of the damage caused by the arrows, or it could have been just the torpor. I don't want to waste too many arrows shooting him while he's curled up like this, because I'm not entirely sure if he's actually taking torpor, and I don't want to waste all our arrows. So perhaps what we'll do is we'll go wait by our campfire and wait for him to heal, eat some berries, and get back to a decent health, and then we will attempt to shoot him a little bit more. Alright, so he's unrolled once again. Let's see if we're able to actually get some decent shots in this time. And hopefully, I think the torpor that we did before should be still administered. However, we were able to get another 3 shots in before he rolled up, so I'm not sure. This might be difficult because he's been previously damaged. So we let him heal this time for a little bit longer, kind of graze and do his thing, and hopefully now he will be hopefully tameable. He won't curl up into his ball. No, it looks like he's just going to curl right back up into his little defensive posture. This guy might be difficult to tame right now. What might be best is if we leave him here for now. We'll kind of keep in mind where he's located, and we're gonna head home. It is getting cold, and I don't want to stay out there too long. And perhaps we will go look for another Doedicurus in the morning. Perhaps we'll take Steve out. That'll be quicker, and then we can always bring the Cardinals back if we need them. And I think we're gonna search the adjacent mountain this time. This is the mountain where we had tamed our Anklo. And hopefully we can find something decent. There is a Doedicurus, however it's being eaten by a Tyrannosaur, which is less than ideal. Let's see if we can spot that guy's level, just to see if he's worth taming. We could always shoot the Rex with our long neck if needs be. He's only level 28. I think we're going to leave him. He's not worth the fight with the Rex. And I don't want Steve to end up getting killed in the carnage. There is a Giganotosaurus up on top of the mountain. This could definitely be a problem. The range at which they aggro is quite large, so we'll just have to keep him in mind and keep our distance. A little bit further down, however, there is another Doedicurus, and this guy is another level 40, so comparable to the one we had tried to tame on the other mountain. I think we're going to go with this guy. It's been a little frustrating trying to find a Doedicurus that's high enough level and not being eaten by some sort of creature. So this guy is probably our best bet for now. So we'll just try and knock him out, and it looks like we were able to get our 3 shots in there, so I don't think he's been previously damaged by any dinosaurs. And hopefully that means we'll be able to administer enough torpor to actually knock this guy out, unlike the other ones. So far so good. He seems to be I guess not curling up into a ball, which is that's what we're going for here. That's generally ideal. He is running away. Hopefully he's not damaged enough where he'll curl up into a ball. Looks like he did get knocked out. So we're fine on this guy. That is some good news. It has been a difficult day trying to find a Doedicurus to tame. We're going to need to grab a few handfuls of berries. I didn't bring any with us, but it shouldn't be too difficult to tame this guy. He is low level, so I wouldn't imagine he'd need too many berries to eat. Yeah, looks like it won't take too long. He is only half, or almost half way tame. Is that? Yes, that is a Tyrannosaur trying to sneak up on our sleeping Doedicurus. Oh, he might eat. Yeah, he's gonna try and eat Steve. Ooh, he broke all of our chitin as well. He's eating our Doedicurus. Oh, he's trying to sleep. I'm not sure if Steve can really combat a Tyrannosaur. We can do as much damage as possible, and then we're probably gonna need to flee here. I would rather lose the Doedicurus than lose Steve. We do have Bluebird, our other Pteranodon, but I'd rather not have to use him if possible. Let's hurry and see if we can kill this Rex at least. He's probably already killed the Doedicurus, to be honest. Let's go check the... well, I think I heard it eat some berries. Oh, I see a taming meter. Let's harvest this Rex, and we'll see. I think the Doedicurus did survive the Tyrannosaur. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it looks like he survived. His taming effectiveness is essentially ruined, but at least he did survive. He will only get 3 levels. I guess that's okay. We are still going to go with this guy. We can always keep our eyes out for a better Doedicurus, and it'll especially be easier once we have an Argentavis. But for now, I think we're going to name him Rollo, since he does like to roll into a ball. And we're gonna stick with our level 43 Doedicurus here. So let's grab his saddle, which I guess that's on my person. And we'll ride Rollo home and have Steve follow us. I think that will be the best option here. And let's see if we can heal him a tad. And I guess he's just gonna have to make do as he is. However, this is kind of the fun little perk of a Doedicurus, is they can not only can they roll into a ball, they can also roll around as a ball, which is kind of fun to do, I suppose. It's also not too bad for speed. It's definitely it's a tremendous improvement from the Anklo. The Anklo to go home took an eternity to actually get him back to the base, but with the Doedicurus you can just kind of roll around, and it's actually fun to travel around on these guys. They're not the best travel mount, but at least it's not an Anklo. And these guys are also very good at harvesting stone, and that's the main reason I wanted to tame one of these guys today. Was because sooner or later I'd like to start looking at perhaps building a more permanent base built out of stone, and to do that it is very helpful to have a Doedicurus on hand. So we're going to have this guy. Let's land Steve, and then we need to repair our armor. The Tyrannosaur did happen to break it in one chomp, but that's fine. Chitin armor isn't too expensive to repair. And it looks like we're a little bit short, and we might as well just repair our helmet, even though it's not broken. It's Mastercraft, so it can take a bit more damage before it breaks, but we might as well just freshly repair all of our armor so that we're fully armored for our next adventure. And I'll show you what else the Doedicurus does. Is it collects a tremendous amount of stone. And what's also nice is that in the Doedicurus' inventory it has weight reduction on the stone, so they can carry a lot for you, which is very useful when it comes to collecting stone. But anyway, we are going to leave it here. So I hope everyone did enjoy, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.